All right, so let's try to solve another question over here. Now, the same thing, acute angle bearing, you're trying to find the bearing of A from B. That is, you're starting from B and you want to get the direction of A. Bearing is basically direction. Now, the angle given to us is what? Is the angle between west and A. And we remember from the rules of acute angle bearing that the bearing is always going to be the angle between the direction you are going towards, which is A, and either south or north, depending on which one is closer to A. South is close to A, so it's going to be the angle between A and south. If A is close to north, it's going to be the angle between north and A. Okay? No problem. So now let's try to solve this. We know that 35 degrees, which is the angle between west and A, cannot be the bearing because it is not the angle between south and A. So what do? The same thing we did in the other videos. So let's just call the other angle that completes this 90 degrees over here. Let's call it A, like small a. So over here, we can just have a little a here. So A. So which means the angle between A and S, that is A and south, is what? Small a. And then the angle between west and the big A is 35 degrees. So easily we can just solve this. So we know A, that's small a, plus what? 35 degrees is going to be equal to what? 90 degrees, because the angle between south and west is 90 degrees and we have divided it into two. The line going to A has divided it into two. One side is 35, which means the other side is A. So let's know what the other side is going to become now. So we have A is going to be equal to what? 90 degrees minus 35 degrees. So that gives us what? A equals to be what? 55 degrees. That's what A is, which means the angle between south and A is 55 degrees, and that is the angle that will be the bearing of A from B. Okay, so let's write the final answer now. Let's clean that off a little bit so we can have a space for the final answer. So now the final answer is going to be what? The final answer is going to be, of course, because A is between south and west, you have to first write out your south and then you write out your west. Then the angle we are going to use is the angle we got, that's A, which is what? Which is 55 degrees. So which means the bearing of A from B is south 55 degrees west. South 55 degrees west, and that is the final answer.